Porsche is actively working on transforming its current lineup of luxury SUVs and sports cars into a veritable stampede of electrified vehicles. Your favorite luxury sports car brand, Porsche has embraced electrification and proved it could manufacture some of the best battery-powered cars in the market. For instance, the updated Taycan is one hell of an electric sports sedan, along with the all-new electric Macan, which one-ups just about every competitor in terms of charging speed, maneuverability, and ride comfort. The German brand's next big upgrade is the Cayman hardtop and Boxster convertible. Yep, before the gas-powered 718 Cayman and 718 Boxster bid farewell, Porsche made plans to debut an all-electric 718 EV that's rumored to be available in both hardtop and convertible variants. The 718 EV will be launched in the year 2025 as Porsche's third electric car, arriving shortly after the launch of the all-electric Macan. In 2023, Porsche's CEO Oliver Blume said at a media roundtable in 2023 that the all-electric sports car would replace the gas-powered 718 Cayman and Boxster. Ever since then, reports have been circulating the internet that claims the gas-powered 718 cars would end production in mid-2025. Even though most of the public believes those rumors, no official news has been heard from the brand. But let's talk about the new electric 718. Although only a few details are available beyond confirmation of its existence, Porsche did claim that the electric 718 will ride on a newly developed sports car platform that is meant to keep the vehicle as light as possible. Plus, we can expect a rear motor-only version to serve as the entry level of the 718 EV, while an all-electric GTS equivalent will likely use all-wheel drive to provide additional grip and even powerful acceleration. According to the reports, the 718 EV should have at least 250 miles of driving range and will most probably use a similar 800-volt architecture that allows the large Taycan to DC fast charge at a rate of up to 270 kWh. But don't worry, the electrified 718 will continue to be sold in both Boxster and Cayman form. While we don't know if all the sources are true, one thing is for sure. It is 100% guaranteed that the Boxster will retain its fabric top instead of moving to a fixed roof solution. Its body style will be relatively close to the current models. However, it will feature Porsche's new electric front with wider headlights, just like the ones you see on the Taycan. The 2025 Porsche 718's design has also been previewed by the Mission R concept car at the Munich IAA Auto Show. The Mission R gives a good idea of what a production 718 Boxster could look like. Take a great look at the next generation 718 EV's spy images. These show a lightly camouflaged Boxster EV during winter testing. However, by the looks of it, the prototype in the picture here isn't really production ready yet. You can clearly see that its headlights resemble the Taycan, and while Porsche is relatively fond of sharing parts and design cues, we believe the Boxster will get its own set of eyes to help differentiate it on the road. Moreover, if you look closely, you can see that the charging port for this newly electric Porsche 718 is in the middle of the back bumper. The taillights are also significantly different from the gas-powered 718 Boxster, which makes the electric Boxster look more like the new Cayennes than the 718s. Apart from that, the body panels are also different from those on the gas-powered 718. The spy shots also show the interior. A lot has changed inside the new all-electric 718 series. The cabin features a bunch of new upgrades over the current gas-powered models. It's significantly more digital than ever before, which has basically become a trend with every new Porsche nowadays. Since it is a prototype, it still has some work in progress, but it's evident that, just like the Taycan and the Macan EVs, the all-new 2025 Porsche 718 Boxster will have a sophisticated dual-screen setup for both the instrument panel and the center console infotainment system. You can see that the dashboard seamlessly blends touch-sensitive displays with classic-looking knobs and switches. The aircraft-style toggles, climate vents, and dual USB ports can be seen sitting below the central display. The climate and seat heating as well as ventilation controls have migrated to the angled center tunnel, offering a mix of touch-sensitive buttons and physical knobs. This is all we can tell by the spy shots, and we are assured that the production model's interior will be the brand's most futuristic yet. It will be much more modern-looking than the Taycan, and a massive leap from the conservatively styled current 718 cockpit. According to the Car and Driver, This will be the most modern Porsche. Another big concern of the sports car fans has been that the electric 718 could become excessively heavy. I mean, a Taycan, after all, comes in between 4,568 pounds for the entry-level model with the small battery and 5,199 pounds for the Turbo S-Cross Turismo, despite its not-so-spacious package. The 718, on the other hand, will be almost a miracle of lightweight technology because the internal target weight is under 3,650 pounds. But you know how Porsche works around that? Porsche achieved this by putting the 718 onto a newly developed sports car platform that is said to be far more than a shortened version of the PPE platform. More details about this new platform will be out nearing its launch. In terms of specs and engine details, it may be easy to look at the specs for the Macan EV and Taycan and expect that some of the motor and battery configurations from those models could make their way to the 718 Boxster, albeit with some upgrades. It's rumored that the Macan EV's new prismatic cells will likely be adopted for the all-new electrified 718 Boxster. However, we doubt that the battery pack will remain the same size to fit the Boxster's more compact dimensions. But you can expect the 718 Boxster EV to maintain Porsche's 800-volt architecture, which should be able to charge at a rate of up to 270 kilowatts. Power ratings are also as good as our guesses, but sources say that the entry-level versions will have a rear motor, whereas the higher-powered versions will add a front motor, making the electric 718 the first all-wheel drive iteration of the nameplate. Unlike the Taycan, the new 2025 Porsche 718 will get a single-speed drive. At this point, we're all curious about its range and power. Porsche is continuously working hard to increase the range, power, and charging performance of its upcoming EVs. According to the Car and Driver, the 718 EV should have at least 250 miles of range, which is the only acceptable minimum. Plus, if by chance it's more than that, then that even better. In terms of power, the top-level versions will reach well into 911 territory, almost beating the 911. But Porsche is not really concerned or even focusing on this competition because the choice between the electric 718 and the gasoline-powered 911 depends on different technologies. One is a run on gas and another on batteries. Plus, Porsche is not entertaining the idea of turning the 911 into an EV. Now, the real question remains, how much will it cost? Well, the current Porsche 718 Boxster starts at just over $71,000. According to that, we suspect the base model of the 718 Boxster EV will cost at least $75,000. Expect the S, GTS, and potential turbo models to push the price well into the six figures, with top-spec cars easily hitting over $150,000 once extra features are applied. The all-new 2025 Porsche 718 Boxster EV is most likely slated for a market launch in 2024 or early 2025. It's set to come to the US as a 2025 model, unless the German brand decides to change the plan and the launch is pushed back. For all we know, the current gasoline-powered Porsche 718 could be sold alongside the electric one briefly before ending production. The duration of its production run will be determined by the upcoming Euro 7 emissions regulation, which could wreak havoc on the further refinement of gasoline engines and on various car manufacturers that still haven't shifted towards EVs. Overall, we'll be pretty sad to say our goodbyes to the gas-powered 718, but we're also excited to see what Porsche has in store with the all-new electrified 718. Thanks for watching.